Another topic President Obama is expected to mention tonight, the impending package of spending cuts and tax increases known as the sequester. The March 1st sequester would include some $500 billion in budget cuts for the military and could lead to hundreds of thousands of civilian military employees facing unpaid furloughs, among other cutbacks. Garrett Hake is live at Whiteman Airforce Base tonight to explain. Garrett?
Mark, we're still a little bit more than 2 weeks away from those potential cuts going into effect. Here at Whiteman, they're taking a number of steps to try to stay ahead of the budget acts. But already I can tell you in this small community, those potential cuts are the talk of the town. At Knob Florist, they're snipping stems and talking about bigger cuts to come.
Well, it certainly wouldn't be positive.
Carol Smith has run this flower shop for more than 30 years, and as the main florist for nearby Whiteman Airforce Base, business is booming this Valentine's Day season. But with more than a third of her customers coming from the base, she wonders if possible furloughs for many of the base's more than 2,000 civilians and the shallower pockets that would follow would be bad for business.
I hoped that a deep cut wouldn't be felt, but you never know. It depends on how many people do have to go on furlough.
On the base, the shadow of the possible cuts are already being felt, as officials here implemented their own plan to cut spending 3 weeks ago, which includes canceling all non-essential travel, a hiring freeze for civilian employees, and cutting back training time by 10%. If the sequester occurs on March 1st, flight time here at the nation's only stealth bomber base could be cut by as much as another 10%, meaning pilots will get fewer hours of cockpit training. And walking around in Knob Noster today, we spoke to 2 civilian employees of the base here. In accordance with base policy, they wouldn't talk to us on camera, but both said essentially the same thing. They'll be watching the State of the Union tonight to see what, if anything, President Obama says about the sequester, and they're particularly focused on those furloughs. For some folks here who are working paycheck to paycheck, every day at work really matters. Live at Whiteman Air Force Base, Garrett Hake, 41 Action News.